In today's game, greatness is defined by moments like this. But before the era of Mahomes magic, there was a different time. A time where defenses ruled the field. When quarterbacks played with swagger, precision, and perfection. When legends were forged under the brightest lights, and the unthinkable became reality. This is where it all began. Welcome to the 2012 franchise, where history isn't remembered, it's rewritten. Alrighty guys, welcome back to another episode of ZA Productions, and today we're back at it with another banger per usual. It's just a routine at this point. Today we are looking at a big episode. This is weeks 15 through 18. The playoff picture is set. A lot of big games happened, a lot of huge matchups, and a lot of huge upsets are here to come this episode. I mean, like a lot of drama and all that stuff. It's always fun. It's going to be in this episode, and then you have the playoff picture being set. It is going to be a fantastic episode. That's all I have to say. And right before we dive in, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. That is a huge milestone. I really couldn't have done it without anyone in my life. I mean, like my friends, family, everyone who's watching, everyone who's subscribed, and really anyone who comes in contact with this video. Thank you. This is a huge journey, and this is only really the beginning, so thank you guys so much. And yeah, if you guys could hit that like and subscribe button per usual. You know, we're going to 1K subs now. We hit the first milestone, 100, and now we're going to 1,000. So it's gonna be a long journey, but I'm all here for it. I'm giving you guys my all. So I also wanted to add in super quickly that I will be doing a 100 subscribers special, so stay tuned for that. That will be a banger coming up. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So diving into what happened on around the league, the Eagles fell to the Titans, and this was the upset of the year. I was fired up. He was all a little pissy at me, so yeah, big fight. Nothing crazy came of it though. The Giants took BTA like some good boys and started bowing down to the Seahawks user, apparently asking what playbook and all that, glazing him, whatever. Then Deshaun Jackson had the game of the year, performance of the year. 364 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 11 receptions. Unbelievable performance by him and the Eagles user. Props to him. But DeMarco Murray with 314 yards, 3 touchdowns on 16 rushing attempts. Insane performance by him in week 18. Props to that Colts user. He's just turned around DeMarco Murray and what he's worth. I held a poll this week to help out the Packers user, and 6 out of the 7 votes said leak his Instagram. So if we get this video 1 like, that's what we'll do next episode. But heading over to the highlights, it's week 15, and the Saints are going to throw a dart to the defense. 23 is going to house this one, and that is rivalries from the Pats trade. Crazy game. They're back up on top, and Tom Brady's just going to punch it in with third leg Greg from the 6th floor crew. What a play. Heading over to week 16, we have Ryan Tannehill hitting his man deep on a post. What a catch. That Texans secondary is just going to blow it all game as they go up big. The Chargers are dominating the Texans, and another huge catch. Wow. Heading over to Carolina, we have Brian Cushing, who joined them, getting a pick on the Bucks and really continuing to lead that defense. And RG3 going deep. Hits his man, Jaden Tuttle. I don't know how he catches that one for a touchdown. Whatever. Wow, what a house call by Bobby Wagner, the Eagle. Who would have expected it? He's on a bird team, but it's not the Seahawks. And then RG3 would hit his man, Aaron Hernandez. This team is full of criminals. Are you kidding me? And he would tiptoe on the sideline for a touchdown. It is 42-6. Another pick by the man, the myth, the legend, Bobby Wagner, giving that Eagles team a huge win. But heading over to our longest week of highlights, we have week 17. RG3 is going to find his man, Deshaun Jackson. He is going to use his blazing speed and turn that one into a touchdown. Huge game for this Eagles user. Gets a blocked extra point attempt, and this is going to be taken to the house. Oh my, 24 is a legend at this. If you watch my other videos, he is in every highlight reel, it feels like, with 2-point returns. And oh, who is that? Kirk Cousins throwing a pick right there. Bobby Wagner is he gonna house it? No, he's gonna get blown up by Kirk O'Chains. Now the Seahawks getting his man, 81. Oh, how does he get this shifty? How does he break that? Giants, your defense just got exposed big time. What a play! Shiftiness on the Seahawks part, and there's gonna be a pick. Giants defense redeems itself. Oh, he dives and he's gonna miss him. And yeah, 54 is gonna go to the Casa. Dives in. And the highlights continue to flood in from this game. Marshawn Lynch is going to push it in. Punch it, push it, whatever you want to call it. He gets it in. A big, deep ball to Victor Cruz. Jumps and catches it. Yeah, Wham Bam Cam cannot stop it right there. Oh my, how does he catch that one? Big game, 87 is going to go. Wow. I don't know how this Seahawks team has been able to break the amount of plays they have wide open. Wide open plays, 82. Oh, is he gonna juke him? Oh, and he does. One man to beat, two man to beat. Oh, wow, what a play. And that would be the dagger as Darren McFadden would rush this one in and end this game. What a game. And that was just a brief intermission from our Colts and Eagles game that would, you know, turn upside down right here with Torrey Holt going down the sideline. This one is going to be a house call. Goodbye, Colts. Go up, and wouldn't be for long. Eagles would storm back as this team is just stacked. Wow, Colts get that touchdown, and they would lose, unfortunately. The Vikings would throw a huge pick to New England's deadly defense. I mean, like, this is just a lethal defense. Cam Newton would return the favor. It's a holiday season, and yeah, we would return it right back. Cam Newton redeemed himself with the Terrence Turner touchdown right here on a big score to tie it, and this is how the game would end. 10-9, he throws it, I get juke, and he taps out of bounds. That is how this game ends. But the Niners receivers would go off this game. What a catch right here by Alshon Jeffrey. I don't know how he catches that. And another big play right here. Oh my, Tony Romo and his boys are going to get killed. And Navarro Bowman's going to return this to the house. And this is all before halftime, by the way. Now we're in week 18. Cam Newton on a QB power down 10-0. He's going to storm his boys back right here. The Terrence Turner touchdown to give him the lead in the third. Wow, the Bills would have a chance to win it. He is going to throw it into the end zone. Is he going to catch it? No, Luke Bacon would trap him. And with 10 seconds left, Cam Newton on another QB power. What a game. But in a pivotal game in Seattle, the Seahawks and Panthers would match up, and how does he break any of these tackles? Panthers are going to tie this one at 7 apiece. But Russell Wilson going deep. What's his man? He's got him. Oh my. 18, what a catch. And yeah, they go up. Tom Brady throws a pick. That's going to be a mistake in a very big game. I mean, like, this is determining a lot of playoff seeding. Russell Wilson is going to do what Russell Wilson does. How does he escape any of that? He is going to run. Oh my, touchdown, breaks that tackle. There it is. Seahawks up 21-7. Hits his man on a drag, 87. Will he go to the house? Jukes gets another man out the way. Into the house. There it is. 21-15. Seahawks will go up right here and extend that to a 2-score lead. Tom Brady, though, is not going to give up. Gets a touchdown right here. 87, having a mythical game. And Russell Wilson going to hit him on a, you know, halfback slip screen. That's the most popular play in these highlights, it feels like. And that one's going to be taken to the house. Marshawn Lynch cooks on this one. Tom Brady, though, not giving up in the final seconds. Throws a touchdown. Seahawks win. But DeMarco Murray would make a case for his name in the Offensive Player of the Year race, maybe even MVP. He is going to break away for a touchdown. This would be one of many in this game. This was his legendary performance. I showed it before we got into the highlights. But yeah, like I said, multiple touchdowns, 35, DeMarco Murray going, and just going to break free on this Commanders defense and put belt strap to their behind. Wow, DeMarco Murray with another run up the middle. How many halfback punches were called this game for him to have 360-something yards? What a game. What a performance. That is all I got to say about the Colts. But the Giants would run into some late season woes as it would be a pick right here by the number 29 corner. Oh, Eli Manning just got killed on that. I don't know if he's going to be alive. Someone check his pulse. This one's taken to the house. The Giants would blow this game out the water. This was a pivotal game for him and his playoff chances. Another pick. What are you doing, man? Navarro Bowman, Patrick Willis. Oh my, taken to the house. But the struggles would continue for this Giants team as they would just get blown out at this point by the Niners. Oh my, 28 is gonna go. 28-29 having a legacy game against the Giants. That is the Giants owner right there. And Eli Manning hit as he throws. Oh my, 25 now putting his name in that legendary performance. Is he gonna go? Yep, all he has to do is beat the lineman. Goodbye, house call. Looking at end of year stats, we have Matthew Stafford leading the league in passing yards. And I mean, like, it was a tight race. Ryan Tannehill and Aaron Rodgers were right behind them. All going above 5,600 yards. Really impressive for those three users, so props to the Lions, Chargers, and Packers users. Also, big congrats to the Eagles user. You know, you got RG3 above 5,000 yards passing. That's impressive. Frank Gore finishes the year with 2,607 yards. That is unbelievable. What's even more unbelievable is Darren McFadden. How did he catch up? This dude was not on the list in any prior video if you look. And he's here now, so props to the Giants user. Crazy turnaround. Also, huge props to the Lions user. This dude only gave Megatron 1,666 receptions, which is a lot, but I say only because he went over 3,000 yards. So that is so impressive. So props to him, and what a year the Lions user had. Also, props to the Packers and Eagles users. great years you guys had, but again, can't really give too much props. Y'all are a cheese factory. Also, a huge shout out to Paul, or whatever you call his name. 147 tackles, but 67 assists. That's, I mean, like 6'7". Are we serious? Navarro Bowman with a generational lock-in, 9 interceptions to finish the year. Good stats. Props to the GOAT, Terrence Turner, best kick returner in the league by a mile. I don't even care what anyone else has to say. Patriots users legit. Looking at our best offenses, it was the Giants, Eagles, and Chargers. Without a doubt, these three teams were super high-powered offensively. And I mean, like, you had the Packers, Lions, Niners, and Patriots looking down in on that top 5, top 3. And yeah, all these users are very well deserving of their spots. And looking at our 3 best defenses, it was the Chargers, Lions, and Colts. I mean, like, you look at these 3 teams, they were good. I gotta give flowers to the Panthers user. Really good seasons these dudes had. The Patriots, like always, don't have to scroll too far down. We're always in contention for the best in the league, and that is what we are, best team in the league. Looking at our MVP race, I mean, like, it's Ryan Tannehill, and then you have Stafford, Megatron, you got RG3, Shady McCoy, Greg Jennings, Andrew Luck, Darren McFadden, Frank Gore, and the GOAT Cam Newton. I think Cam Newton's definitely going to win this. I didn't see Aaron Rodgers' name anywhere near that list, so I think you fell off, Logan. That's all I gotta say. Shout out to the Eagles user. You relentlessly tortured me when I lost to the Titans in a rain game. What the hell happened, dude? I don't even know if it was raining. Fix your team and yeah, get back to cheesing, buddy. Also, in honor of the Eagles and Niners game that happened in week 1, Eagles got BTA. I had a special guest come on my show, and yeah, I'll just have you take a look, Eagles user, right now.
Victor for the Eagles! What happened? How to lose to San Francisco 49ers?
Alrighty, here's the official playoff picture. We have the Patriots and Titans, 2nd and 7th seed. It's gonna be a great matchup. I mean, like, Patriots user has a lot to back up right now, especially after saying what he just did about the Eagles user losing to the Titans, so I hope you can win, buddy. Then looking over to Pittsburgh, we have the Browns and the Steelers dueling it out. Should be a solid one, CPU versus, you know, user. And then you had a user versus user game, Colts versus Ravens. I'm fired up for this one. This is going to be very telling. These 2 teams are good. 2 users are really good. I mean, like, this is Unk versus Youngin, so we'll see. But then heading over to the NFC side of things, we had the Packers and the Seahawks playing each other. Great matchup. It's the 7th and the 2nd seed. This is a user versus user game. This is going to be good, though. I think 2 great users in this league. The Seahawks, you know, they have been great, and I'm rooting for you, bud. But heading over to the alley fight, you have the Giants and the Eagles. This one's going to be good. There's a lot of talk heading into this matchup. We'll see. I think either team can pull this one out. I'm pulling for the Giants, but anything can happen, and I don't really have a clear favorite in this league. But then we look at what is happening in Carolina. We have the Lions heading to face the Panthers in the wild card. Really good user versus user matchup. I think that one will be tight and maybe overtime matchup. It's going to be a great one, and yeah, without, you know, further to say, it's gonna be a great game. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of ZA Productions. If you guys enjoyed, please hit that like and subscribe button. We had just hit 100 subscribers this week, so thank you guys so much for that. It was a great episode to film and record. This one was amazing as usual. I mean, like, the next week though is gonna be huge. We're gonna have the playoffs and Super Bowl all in one episode. I can promise you that. Free agency's gonna hit, and yeah, it'll be a great one. So I'll catch you guys in that one. Peace out.